Hello, my brother. Jordan Peterson is often known for this one question, or quote, I guess you'd say. It says, "Men, can you make it your ambition to be the strongest man at your father's funeral?" And I want to touch on that. It's about masculine strength. It's about, like I wrote in my book that you can find on Amazon, How to Lead in Crisis by being the calm in the storm, the voice of reason, and leading to a promising future. But first, let me get you caught up. Okay, I'm renting an Airbnb back here in Texas, and 2 weeks ago, when I landed, I ended up getting strep throat, and I completely lost my voice. I ended up getting on antibiotics, so I'm finally good. And right now, my video editor, God bless him, has been with me for 10 years. He's moving locations in Ukraine, and I hope you wish him safe moving. So right now, you just get me, unedited, just the content I want to share with you and get you up to speed on what's going on since I came back. First of all, when I can get my video editor back, I'm going to do a really cool trip report video for my 3 months in Ukraine, show you the things I did, people I met with, little video snippets, photos, kind of a really cool catch up, just as brothers, so you can see what I was doing. The other aspect that I just got to share with you right now is the reason I started this video this way is yesterday morning my mom called and said my dad had passed away. And my dad, as you know from the credit in my book, was the single greatest influence in my life here. He was vibrant, passionate. He would walk in a room and he just brought the energy with him. People loved what he did. They loved being on his team. He created programs for churches. He spoke in front of thousands of people. And when we were kids, he just determined to make family the most important thing. And he was actively involved as Scoutmaster in our Boy Scout years. So I love my dad. We knew he was going about 1.5 years ago. The effects of Parkinson's disease began to take a bigger effect. And then about 1 year ago on his 83rd birthday, he kind of sensed that his time was coming. So we all get together as a family, and he made sure that each one of us had a time with him to really reflect and say all the things we wanted to say and needed to say. And his frustration in the Parkinson's, it had an element of dementia to it, different from Alzheimer's, where in Alzheimer's you can't remember who you were, what you did, or other people. This one he can, but he just can't hold a thought. So he'd get one sentence out and then just, I lost it, and it'd frustrate him. But I was patient enough to be able to continue a thought and help him move forward, and we really got a lot of good things out of it. So I wish that for everybody who has a parent. I know a lot of people don't get that, so I just feel very grateful that we had that time and we saw it coming. So I'll be leaving tomorrow to head for North Carolina, spend time with the family, go to the funeral on Monday. But I really am reflecting on that as now I am the head of our family. I am the eldest male, the oldest son, and under my dad's wing, the kids, the grandkids, the brothers, everybody else, I become the eldest male in our family. And one of the other things that I think is missing in our culture is this aspect of really respect for elders. And it's so funny, I never thought of myself I'd be an elder, but I'm moving into what I call the age of the sage. And I think there is something in my heart I want to be able to really meditate on, think about, stirring up again in our culture and our population, the ability to honor our elderly and their wisdom. And really, because currently our seniors don't have a lot of purpose. They don't have a lot of ambition. They don't know what their value is, and we aren't valuing them either. And I think there'd be something great to be able to have men specifically looking forward to that time in their life when they can be the sage, the wise elder, and to see it respected in the community and understand that they have purpose, deep purpose, meaningful purpose, more purpose as they get older, not less. Anyway, those are all the thoughts going through my mind, and I really don't have much more to share with you, except I just wanted to touch base and give you some love and thank you for staying connected with me on the journey of life. I've got more to share with you as I'm exploring all the different what's next paths in front of me, and I thought, I'd had a brother encourage me, why don't you share that with the brothers, because there's other guys trying to figure out what's next for them too, and they'd probably love to hear what's going on in your mind, what you're evaluating, what your thought process is. So I'll do that as well. Also, I want to tell you how much it encourages me to keep me busy, focused, and contributing and adding value to your life with the guys who have gotten on my calendar to do a free coaching call to see if we can do some coaching together. And right now I'm doing half off for the rest of this month. So if that's of interest to you, you get the free call, and then I could tell you what that would look like to buy those programs for the future, and it's very affordable. And I've got guys trying to get over nice guy syndrome or dating advice or in the middle of a relationship crisis. So all of those things I'd be glad to help you with. And then, of course, I've got guys who are looking for their wife, their Ukrainian wife, in our virtual Quest Tour programs. One guy's finished. He's all excited. He wants to do a testimonial video. So I've got a backload of stuff to do, and I'll get it all to you. But if you want to connect with me on anything, just shoot me an email at dcromanceforme@gmail.com. dcromance4me@gmail.com. And I'd love to get you my calendar link, whatever it can be, talk to you. Or just you can shoot me an email there. A lot of guys want to share their condolences. Put a comment under this video, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Because of you, it really makes me think. I want to be a good example to you and role model to you for when this day comes in your life, and to see what it is to rise up to be the strongest person at your father's funeral. And brothers, my heart's with you. Thanks for being part of my life. Strength and honor. I'll talk to you on the next one.